People always want to know, can you truly really make money buying storage units and being a reseller? We've been able to make a modest living of it, and we're about to show you some of the money we've found doing it. We've been able to acquire treasures and display treasures that we've purchased literally from all over the country and the world. While I love toys,
I love me some Elvis.
but nothing beats finding cold, hard cash. George and I are gonna dig into our personal collection of money that we have found, and we're gonna share it with you. For example, babe, this drawer is filled. I'm not sure you want this. Let's just look right here. I think I should share a drawer and you should share a drawer. That's what I think we should do. Let's look at this right here. Okay, this is labeled collectible. Oh my goodness, I'm fumbling the money. Collectible bills. All right, we got $2 bills. We just found a bunch of these in a recent storage unit.
And we found one in a picture frame.
Yes, we found.
Always check your
it was
picture
this
frames.
One. This was behind a picture in a picture frame. I believe that's the first time we found money behind a picture frame, right? We found in books, Bible, and that might be the first time we found it in a picture frame. And we did not find it on camera. We found it off camera in a fine-tooth sort. So this looks like all $2 bills. Check this out.
Always check your Ziploc bags, even if there's CDs in them. That was the most that we found.
$500 in a Ziploc bag.
In all 20s.
In with CDs. Okay, these are all $2 bills right here. Look at that.
That one's got red.
This one is red, and that one's supposed to be more collectible, which we have one of the most collectible $2 bills right behind me, which we're going to show it to you and show you why. That one is like that. Check this out. This is, do you remember food stamps back in the day?
A food coupon?
That is a food coupon, and I have held on to it because it was government issued sort of like money, not legal tender, but it was able to get you food. Nowadays, that would be collectible. Everything's on a card, on a debit card. Mm-hmm. And in that last storage unit we sorted, look at this. I found 3 cents in Western Union. These are good money orders. I could cash them in right now for 3 cents.
They don't have expiration dates?
Let's check. Let's check. Do you see an expiration date anywhere? I think all I have to do is sign my name and we are good to go. But I didn't want to sign my name. I actually want to hold them for the collectability's sake. Check this out over here. This is, whoa!
I used to laugh all the time when I would write a check for a penny.
And
because
now
the stamp,
you're like, Western Union did it.
No, the stamp costs more money to
That's
mail.
True. So these are all star notes that we have found. Now, many of these we found in safes, and a big collection we found in safes. So this is a star note. There's 100, 200, 300, 400. You see the star right there?
Yep.
That means it's a reissue of that serial number. 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 11, 12, 13, 1500, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2000. That's 2000 right there, just in star notes. We've got 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 3,000. As a matter of fact, it was a year ago, we got $100,000 out of the bank with Christian and Patience, and we had a challenge to see who could find the most star notes.
I don't remember who won.
Each of us got 25,000. I don't remember either. It's on the channel. Remember, every video has a date. Exactly 1 year ago. There's 3,000, 31. Okay, there's $3,100 there just in collectible star notes. Why collectors collect them? I don't know, but they do. And so we've held on to them as well. There's a 50, there's a 20. We only have 150. There's a bunch of 20s. I'm not even going to count the 20s. Look at all these 20s with star notes. Let's see what we have. No 10s or 5s? We're slacking. We haven't found a single 10 or 5 with a star note.
Guess not.
And then these, is there a star? There is. There's a star. These are all $1 bill star notes. Not bad for our star note collection, for starters. There's just something super cool about coins. Look at this. This is foreign coins from all over the world. And a lot of them are probably silver. And there's a good possibility there's gold as well. This is all foreign coins from around the world. Now, This one was sent by a fan and a subscriber, which we appreciate. Fans have sent a lot of foreign coins to us from their countries because they're watching around the world. Check this out, George. We've got foreign bills from around the world. This is an entire bag of just foreign bills. A lot that we found, and some that are even from our fans from all over the world. Some of them are worth a ton. Some of them are worth pretty much nothing. But how cool is this? Look at that, New Zealand right there. I remember that unit. That was the Restorage the Love unit. And they couldn't take everything back. And then in a file, we found a $20 New Zealand note, which is pretty cool to me. Pretty cool to me.
You've always wanted to go to New Zealand.
Always. Look at this. Now, from a Canadian $1 note, that I understand there's some Canadians watching. They're going, oh, that's worthless. The government took it out of circulation. That's why it actually is worth money, because they went to a coin instead of the paper note. That's why you want to hold on to it. And we've got stuff from everywhere. Now, some of these, I think this one was actually sent by a subscriber and a fan as well. And again, we appreciate it because we think this stuff is so cool. What's your favorite one in here, George? Oh, no, not that one. Definitely not that one. Everybody knows turtles are out. There's got to be some money in here with a mole. You see any moles in here?
Where the country mascot is a mole?
Yeah, look at that. Canada. No, it's a maple leaf. But close. That's a $5 Canadian bill right there. Well, we'll have to get some of the local governments on the phone and see if they can change the mascot to a mole. It's not the only kind of coin I like, though. Coins are cool no matter what. Look at this. Look at that powder pretty baby blue.
Oh, with glitter. You hate glitter.
I hate glitter, but I love it on this coin. There are only 15 of these made in the world. I got number 9. Check this out. It's a puzzle coin. It's Atom Bomb Old Garbage Pail Kids, which they continue to make Garbage Pail Kids to this day. You flip it around, you can take that piece out as well. So look, I can take that out. Now, let's pick a color. How about this color right here? You like that one?
Sure, let's go with the yellow.
That's yellow. I thought it was green.
It's like a goldish yellow.
We'll go with it. I got number 11 there. Now what I can do with this coin is I can pop him out, put him in the baby blue, or I can put the baby blue right there in the yellow.
Like the good old switcheroo.
I love them. 15 only of each made in the world, and I own a few. George, you're not going to go through a shelf. She's making me do this. She said, nope, I ain't going to do it. I said, okay, because what George wants, George gets.
Well, this is your collection, so.
This is our collection.
I'm not even allowed to touch any of this stuff, let alone.
Since when?
I'm not even allowed to look in the direction of any of your collections.
Really? You stick me over here in a corner as you take the rest of the entire office. Go ahead, you can pan. All of this is yours.
So all of this is Jeremy's. Here's his corner, which he absolutely loves. Don't let him fool you when he complains. That's my corner with all the Elvis. Look, I'm overflowing, busting out the seams. All of this is Jeremy's toys. Jeremy's.
All right, pull the camera back over here. You're going too far. You just don't know when to stop. All right, let's take a look. My favorite stuff is up here. We're going to take a look at it in a second. What do we have here? Check that out. You remember when we found this in the safe? Mm-hmm. That was the Pennsylvania unit, wasn't it? I think this was the Pennsylvania unit with all of the toolboxes. I'm pretty sure this was Pennsylvania with all of the toolboxes. Now, we know there are going to be people who say, Jeremy, can we buy this from you? Just like showing the toolboxes, and the answer is no. This is not for sale. So, is that Gettysburg?
Yes.
That's the Gettysburg?
Battle of Gettysburg.
Who won that battle?
I don't remember.
And you call yourself an American. That's okay. I don't remember either. I'm pretty sure Gettysburg
History
won.
was my worst subject.
I thought social
I do
studies,
remember taking a
civics,
field trip to Gettysburg.
And you still don't know who won at Gettysburg? Wow. Wowzers there, George. All right. This was...
It was the Jeremys.
I think this was, well, we won when we got this storage unit. I'm pretty sure this was all in the Pennsylvania safe. A huge collection. I think. I could be wrong. There are a lot of different things that we have found, but I'm pretty sure that's where... What's that collection?
That is D-Day 1944.
Oh, I'm watching Band of Brothers right now in the background while I edit, which is all about D-Day. When's your D-Day, George?
I don't remember.
Okay. George doesn't know what D-Day is. so I'm gonna get in
like
trouble
I've said,
later for putting her on the spot.
History was my worst subject.
All right, it's World War II. You know all about World War II. All right,
I think
20,
I've heard a couple things about
12.
it here
Look,
and there.
this is Canadian right there. Where did we get this?
I don't remember.
Did a fan send this or did we find this? I think a fan might have sent this. We do love our Canadian coins. So look at that. There's the loonie right there. Remember I said they don't make the dollar bill anymore, the paper or the plastic. That is what they have now, and that's a loon. So that bird is called a loon, not a lunatic, just a loon. Look at this here. Presidential set, the silver proof set. Did we find this in a safe as well? I think we found this in Florida in the Rich Bankers unit. We found this in Florida in the Rich Bankers unit.
I don't know.
I'm almost positive we did. Check that out. I'm almost positive we did. The Olympic rings right there. Yeah, I think this came in the Rich Bankers unit in Florida. If I am remembering correctly, which was not in a safe, but let's peek really quick. Let's peek. I know there's a bunch of stuff over here, but this is some of the stuff that came from the Rich Bankers unit. Because I still have it over here. Oh my goodness, turtles follow us everywhere.
They're everywhere.
So they stalk us. They stalk us nonstop. But this little treasure chest was in there as well. Okay, here. I know this is a lot for you to sell on Sunday night, but we can go through this stuff later. Look, that's all silver from last winter in Florida. Look, there's gold. This is all gold. So that's gold filled.
From Florida.
Yep. This is gold I have to check. This is 10K gold right there. That's all 10K gold. This is 14K gold right there. This is going to be, I got to check that for silver. This is 18K right here. This was in a safe from Florida. Do you remember when we found that in the safe with Garbage Pail Kids?
Was that in the Pokemon unit?
That was with the, good question. And that's there. Okay, back to the coins. Okay. Back to the coins. Okay, back to the coins. You know, we have a ton of gold and silver and precious gems. We should do another video on that later. All right, there's another proof set right there. That's bicentennial proof set, it looks like. We've got the American Bison nickels. I love it. Look how they make it like refractor. How do they do that?
Pretty cool.
The gold plated, the hologram, they call that the hologram right there with the bison. That's pretty cool. There's the buffalo set. I think these came from the Pennsylvania unit. Buffalo coin set right there. Check this out. Liberty coins. It looks pretty. This was Florida. Why do I remember this in Florida? Come on, come out of there. Come out of there. There we go. Yes, I think this was Florida from the Rich Bankers unit. I'm almost positive. This is just stuff that we find on a daily basis. Now, the thing is people go, okay, well, Jeremy, you've been extremely successful at this. Why, when I buy a storage unit, haven't I found all of this collectible money? And my only answer is that's silver, I believe, right there. That's silver. My only answer is you have to buy right. You don't buy units that look like garbage. If you buy correctly, which is extremely easy, if it looks like garbage, don't buy it. If it looks good, buy it. If it looks like there's a collector in there, buy it. That's how George and I get lucky. And it's not real luck. It's actually calculated risk. It comes down to we are looking at it and going, we think there's something of value in there. And then we find something of value in there. We don't buy things that look like garbage. Look at that one right there. There's Susan B. Anthony's. D, that's Denver Mint. There's P for the other mint. We've got, this was sent to us by a fan, I think. Right? Maybe? Yes, I'm pretty sure this was sent by a fan. And then World War II, check this out. D-Day.
D-Day.
Okay, there you go. World War II. Now remember, in World War II, the nickels, you see that right there, says silver nickel and silver nickel. So they needed all the nickel for the war efforts, and that's the only time they actually put silver in the nickels in the mint. We got one more, 1978. Where were you in 1978, George?
You were 1 year old, which means I was not even born yet.
I was 1 year old, and I was thinking, man, there's got to be a nice little hottie out there named George that I can't wait to meet. Eeny, meeny, miny, or mo. This is my favorite stuff. Eeny, meeny, miny, or mo. What do you want next?
Let's go with Eeny.
Eeny is this. Okay, check this out. Holy cow. All right, these are $1 and they're silvers, okay? These are all silver dollars. Check this out. And there's people right now going, Jeremy, you're not wearing gloves. I'm not real concerned about it. I'm never looking to sell any of this. This will all be passed on, inherited to my kids, and then they're going, Jeremy, your kids are going to be so mad you didn't wear gloves. Well, I'm not concerned about that either. I will not be here. I am not going to be around for that. So check out all of these. Look at this. This one's 1900 right there. They're beautiful. These ones have a lot of patina on them. This one's 1886?
That looks like 1886.
1886. Okay, so these are all silver dollars. Okay.
I do remember when we attended
auctioneer school.
Yeah,
I know where you're going with
a couple years ago.
Yeah,
auctioneer Steve gave us each one, didn't
he? He did. Auctioneer Steve. He gave us a silver dollar. Okay, this is $1. These are just normal dollars, and they are not silver. But that's Eisenhower there. So you got $1 right there, and you got good old, pretty sure that's Eisenhower.
1971.
So these are not silver, they're just dollar coins. Okay. More $1 silver. You ready to look at this? Holy cow. How many silver coins have we found? Apparently a lot. I don't even know how many.
And a lot of them have been covered in safe concrete dust.
Yeah, that has happened. Okay, so there's a whole handful. You can see some markings there. So again, we've been lucky. We've been extremely lucky, but it's not just luck. It's calculated risk and skill to actually find the right units. Okay. $50 normal. Let's not look at that. $50 normal, $50. All right, so from 65 to 69, there's 40% silver in these $50. So let's take a look at one. There's JFK right there, and that is 67. So this is a percentage of silver right there, which is why we've held on to them. And then here is $50 silver. These are mostly all silver. Look at this. You see this? There, they drilled a hole through it. They were probably wearing it as a pendant. Mm-hmm. And, well, here's another one right here where they drilled a hole through it, probably wearing it as a pendant. These ones are obviously much older. Oh, look at that. There's Franklin right there. That is a 1953. 53. That is... I don't even know.
The date's by your thumb. 18-something.
I think 1863.
1893.
93? Okay, well, I'm reading upside down. So this is all silver. So this one is probably our oldest one right here. United States of America, right there. Okay, well, let's put these back in. There's just a lot of stuff in here. There's a ton of stuff to actually see. All the coin collectors, they're cringing right now. They're like, Jeremy, did you just do that? Yeah, I did. Guess what? I own it. I can do whatever I want, just like you can do whatever you want.
They've probably been through much worse before you became an owner.
They went through a whole lot worse.
I mean, they were abandoned in a storage unit.
It's true. That's true. Okay. There are some major, major books back here. Native American dollar starting in 2009. Look at that.
Oh, we got to finish the collection.
Apparently we do.
But they're not labeled.
And I think there's another page here. Yep, there is. There's another page here. So we have to finish it. We have not finished that one for Sacagawea. That's her name, right?
Sacagawea.
Sacagawea. Okay, and there's Sacagawea right there.
I think we're saying it wrong.
Do we ever say anything right? I mean, come on, let's be honest.
I mean, I do like to say broccoli.
Yeah,
and
you love to
fragile,
say knife.
Knife.
Sacagawea is right there.
Knees.
What's this? Oh, this is quarters. This is the state quarters map, which it looks like we are missing Washington and Idaho. I'm pretty sure we could figure out where to find a couple, but we just haven't done it yet.
I actually have my own quarter collection. Did you know that?
You're hiding a quarter collection?
I am.
Where's your quarter collection?
I'll be right back.
She told me to close my eyes and don't look. She's seriously hiding a quarter collection from me. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I found it.
Okay, let's see it.
You want to see my quarter collection?
I'm ready. I ain't scared.
The complete American statehood quarter collection.
Didn't we find this in Florida too?
No.
We found this.
I actually got this at auction.
Oh, okay. I got it.
They're all color.
Oh, wow.
This is the colored edition. I have every state.
You got them all.
Got them all.
I'm missing them, and you got them all. I got a bag of colored quarters right there. Do you want to borrow some?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good.
Just checking, because we got quarters that are silver as well right here. Silver quarters. Look at this.
All you gotta do is look at the sides.
Yep. If you see, look at the sides. There's no middle of a different type of metal. You can tell these are all silver, and probably the oldest silver quarter potentially right here. I think it's 1890 something.
1897.
Is it 97? It's got quite a bit of value. Quite a bit of value. And it just sits there just like that. All right, ready to cringe? Oops. Okay. All right. Again, don't worry. I'm sure they've been through worse. Okay. Let's take a look at these books. We found these in a giant safe. Was this Pennsylvania?
I don't remember.
I think this was Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania unit with all the toolboxes.
These are all Kennedy $50.
Holy cow. I honestly don't even remember what we have in here. So there's all Kennedy $50. Like, it just sits here. We don't put it on display or anything. This will be something. Oh, presidential dollars. This will be something our kids will have to work through and worry about later in life. I ain't going to worry about it. It's just going to be passed on. They're treasures to be passed on. And the family legacy will continue on. Look, this is all dollar coins right there. How many dollars do you think are in here?
A lot.
Okay, 50? 100. Do you think there's $100 in there?
Maybe close to 50.
All right, let's find out. Let's find out. I'm serious. Let's just find out. I'm going to say 100. You're saying 50?
Yeah.
All right, let's find out how much money we have just in this baggie. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. That's 26 right there, George. And I ain't even done yet. George and I were both wrong. $161 in $1 coins.
I was way off.
Here's another book. What do we got here? Washington quarters. Oh, I got another quarter collection.
Statehood commemorate. I can never say that word.
Say Massachusetts. That's the one I like to hear you say.
The massa. I just say the massa.
Where did we say we were missing a couple state quarters? Because I think we got them in here. I think they're in here for sure. They're definitely in this book. So wherever we were missing them, we got them there. What's this? Washington quarter. We got another book of quarters.
National Park quarters.
Oh, is that what this is? All the national parks? Yep, yeah. National Park quarters. I'm curious. Is our national park in here? Hold a second. Let me look here. Because we are surrounded by national park. We have shared that, and on purpose so that we could never be stalked and moved in again by mentally unstable individuals.
Well, the biggest thing is that no one could build around us.
Nobody can build around us at all. I'm looking here. You want to help me look for our national park? I'm looking. I'm curious if they made a coin of our national park. So far, I'm not seeing it.
It's not really in alphabetic order either.
No, it's not. So I did not find our national park. I can't believe that.
I guess we're not one of the cool kids.
There's something hiding back here. I don't even know what it is. What do you think it is? Something back here. Oh, more. Those presidential. I said 161. We have 164. Miney or Mo? You got Miney or Mo to go?
Let's go with Miney.
Okay, so eeny, meeny, miny. Wait. Okay, this one. I got lost.
You said Miney or Mo. I went with Miney.
I got lost. Okay, we got silver dimes galore. Check this out. That is some serious silver dimes. You see the difference in the dimes? Mm-hmm. So you can see there's an Eisenhower, and there is completely different than an Eisenhower based on dates.
And the ones that Scott found at the schoolyard, those are still back in Florida, right?
We told him to keep everything, didn't we? I thought we did. I thought we told him to keep everything. If he found it, he was to keep it. Didn't we do that? Okay, apparently neither of us can remember.
We have a pile of stuff that was found.
Apparently neither of us can remember. Okay, I think this is potentially the oldest dime we have.
1889. Wow.
The value is pretty substantial. And that's why it has its own vial right there. It's kept separate from all the others. Now,
why is it in isolation? It's lonely.
This is a crazy one as well. That's
probably the smallest coin.
This is very, very small, and I haven't figured it out yet, except it is a miniature.
1804.
It's a miniature dime. It's crazy is what it is. We have some other carded ones in here. Okay, but we're not gonna focus on those because I don't even know what that is, because it looks like we got dime books in here too. Mercury dimes right here. There you go. So you saw Eisenhower and you saw Mercury in here, and so I've got there's a Mercury right there. You see that? And then there's back of a Mercury, and then there's an Eisenhower. So these are all Mercuries, and we honestly look. There's some gaps in here. We may actually have those dimes. We just haven't gone through the other dimes that we have to complete the books. I just put them in this little case, and then I never think about them again until we do something like this. Oh, Roosevelt. I said Eisenhower. They're Roosevelts. Do you know how many people are out there cringing? Like, oh my goodness, he keeps saying Eisenhower. Every coin he sees, he says Eisenhower. Gotcha. Okay. All right, so here's Roosevelt. And you see all the dimes in there. And
nothing's scripted. It's one and done when we record.
Oh, we're missing some.
So you're just going off the top of your head.
We're missing some. We still need 2026. If anybody out there has a 2026 Eisenhower dime, gotcha again, Roosevelt, let me know because I'm looking for one. Okay, I'm looking for one. Here we got nickels. Let's look at some of the nickels over here. These are potentially rare nickels that I found in a collection, and I don't know why they were set aside. And I went, one day I'm actually going to look these things up and figure out what their value is. We haven't got there yet. Remember I talked about silver content in the nickels during the war? Okay, these are all war nickels right here. So
35%. This
is all the war nickels that we have found. Not too many, but we have still found, I'd say that's pretty substantial. We've got nickels here. All right, these are old nickels. These are the old guys. Check that out.
I see 1910, 1908, 1904.
You see the Roman numeral V on the back? That's how you knew it was 5. So there's the V right there. Crazy, right? These are our old school nickels, which we probably have a whole thing of them. These are our buffalo nickels. Actually, we got 2 things of buffalo nickels. We got quite a few buffalo nickels. Buffalo. What was Dancing with Wolves? What was the buffalo? I remember this, buffalo. I forget what the word was.
Would you believe me if I told you I've never watched that movie?
Would you believe me if I told you we only have 1 buffalo nickel in this case? We have 1. I've got 2 vials of buffalo nickels, and we have 1 nickel in this. What is our problem? So, you want to see some Eisenhower nickels?
Sure.
Okay. All right. They might look like Jefferson, but trust me, they're Eisenhowers. Okay. Oh, we're missing one.
Don't let your eyes fool you.
We're missing one. That might be from 2026 as well. We're still waiting. And then we got some more Eisenhowers down here. Check that out. That's some nickels right there, baby. That is some serious nickelage. That's a bunch of nickelage. Oh, we're not. Why does this one look gold? Does that one look gold?
It does have like a goldish tint.
Okay. No 2026 nickels in here. But don't worry, we'll keep looking. What are these over here? Look at this. Look at this. I got a 1908, 1936, 1952. I mean, a lot of times we'll find them carded. What's this? That's a vial of nickels. Look around here. I got silver nickels. I got a whole silver nickel set right here.
Cool.
I didn't even realize it. Here, let me pull it out. I don't remember where we found this, but we did find it. Some of the fans might actually remember where we found it, but these are all the wartime silver nickels here. And you can see the backs as well. Mo money. Indian pennies. Look at this. All right, so you got the Indian head right there. What year is that?
That is 1905.
Okay, so there's an entire vial right there just of Indian pennies. But, oh man, remember when we found this was in one of the last safes that we found in the
I actually
the
remember
vault
where in the vault
unit. It was
unit.
in the vault unit with the couch. So we bought the couch, we put the couch in the man garage, and it had all these dime saviors, and she has all the pennies are in here. Let me see if I can pull one. Let's pull this one. All right, so there's a penny right there. Is that a Wheatie? That is a Wheatie. We have yet to find the 1943. Now, this would typically be a dime, but she put pennies all in these dime savers, and these dime savers are super cool. I love the look of them, the nostalgia. But she put her penny collection in here. And then Christian and Patience actually sorted the collection, and then I put it in the whatever you want to call this thing here. We just found this recently too, didn't we? This huge penny collection. Like, we got a huge penny collection under here, and this was a box that was in that unit. Here, I'll show you some.
In the vault unit?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. So this is some pretty cool stuff. I think it is. San Francisco cents, U.S. The office, San Francisco. This entire thing is nothing but wheat pennies. Entire thing is wheat pennies. Everything in there right now is a wheat penny. We actually sold a bag of wheat pennies on a Sunday night auction one time, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Like a huge bag of wheat pennies that we found. So this is not all the wheat pennies we have found. This is very, very minimal compared to wheat pennies we have found.
We've also given away a ton of pennies, all in a Coca-Cola bottle.
We did? Mm-hmm. When did that happen? Was that half meal time to grill?
No, it was after a live auction.
Okay.
It was a giveaway.
There are a lot of pennies. Look at this. This whole thing is books of pennies. Let's get the big book down at the bottom. Lincoln cents. Are you sure that doesn't say Eisenhower? That might say Eisenhower. I think they misspelled. All right. From 1909. 1909 VDB. VDB. Okay. So most people know. Now, there's a 1943 penny.
Steel.
So we get people reaching out to us all the time. Oh, I have the 1943 penny that you're looking for. You don't. You have this. Now, it may look closer to this because it's rusty, but the 1943 was steel, again, because of the war efforts. So there have only been like 20 1943 copper pennies found in the world, and there may be some more in existence, but chances are, like 99.9999999% chances are you found this, you have that, which is worth just a couple cents. So we've got a ton of pennies in here. Okay, we got a lot of pennies. We even have pennies that people have turned into different jewelry and brooches. There's 2 Indian heads right there.
Those are pretty cool.
And then instead of popping them out, I left them in. I was like, you know what? That's cool. Piece of art history. Mm-hmm. All right. What I want to do is show some of my favorite stuff up here. Okay. And then we can figure out how to put it back together later. This is a troy ounce of silver, which most people understand that a troy ounce weighs a little bit more than a normal ounce. This silver coin was just found in the units we bought last week in Millersburg. And this
All
never
the
made
turtle,
it.
the turtle people unit.
The turtle people. And this never made it on film because we found this during a fine-tooth sort. So
Was it buried in between paperwork?
it was buried. All right. This is super cool. It's a 50-cent piece. And if you look at it, it's actually a magician's 50-cent piece. And bada bing, bada boom, comes apart. And it's both tails. Okay. All right. I'm going to try and grab these without hurting them. All right. All right. Come on over here. These, I mentioned the $2 bill that I had that was one of the most collectibles. These are huge. They're called horse blankets. So these are back in the day, $1 bill right here, $2 bill. This is our most valuable $2 bill right here. $5 bill. All three of these horse blankets came in the vault unit where we bought the couch. So these are some of the most collectible paper monies that we actually have. Although we have quite a bit of collectible paper monies. That is 100 troy ounces of silver, and it is very, very.
You can use that as
heavy.
a weapon.
It could be a weapon, paperweight. Okay, check this one out, George. Come on over here. This is a $3 bill, and if you look down here, it's from the Republic of Texas, $3. So most people probably can't even comprehend. You mean there was a time when all of the states printed their own money? Yes. It wasn't until later the Federal Reserve comes in. And remember back then, you actually had money that was backed by, for example, was backed by silver and gold. So you can see here, if you look here, this is a silver certificate. This one's very significant. You'll see it's printed with Hawaii as well. But there was a time when all of the states, such as Texas, printed their own money. Then the Federal Reserve comes in and makes it all one money. Here, this is because of World War II, and it was stamped Hawaii. If the Japanese would have taken Hawaii over, money would have been no good. This is a silver certificate backed by the federal government with silver, but it was in Hawaii, and it's stamped that way as well. Super cool piece of history, like super, super cool piece of history. We've got some other cool $2 bills. Red is supposed to be more collectible, and what do you see there? 2 reds at the top. There's another red, another red. What do you see different about this $1 bill?
This is missing the serial number.
So you're missing stuff right in here for sure, and the serial number. So that is an extremely rare piece right there. And see these? If you've ever heard the song, "Sold My Soul to the Company Store," these were used. So if you worked for the coal mine, if you worked for a business, back in the day, businesses used to actually give all their employees housing. And what they would do is they would set up a store, and you would get tokens to go and spend in the company store. Well, these are stamped tokens for the company store. The company truly owned the employees with housing and food, and these are company store tokens. Like, huge piece of history here in American history, right there in the palm of my hand. Now you're going, Jeremy, don't you offer your employees housing? Yes, I do. But we never give them tokens, and we don't own the company store. That doesn't mean that we haven't tried to buy Herschel's. It is up for sale, and you never know. We might end up owning it.